What started as a personal moment of grief exploded into a full-blown internet storm overnight. Rachel Valkyrae Hofstetter is no stranger to being in the spotlight, but this time, the heat hit different. The YouTube and Twitch star found herself under heavy fire after a clip from her February 20 live stream spread like wildfire across social media.
I didn't stream yesterday. My brother passed away yesterday. And I had like my meetings, and my mom called me and she was like, "Yeah, Mark died." And I was like, "Oh shit." And so yeah, he had a really bad alcohol problem, and he passed away from alcohol. So sad. Yeah, so that was yesterday. I just felt really bad because I had like a lot of resentment towards him. We did not have a relationship. I was like kind of angry yesterday because he just like didn't treat my mom with respect. He did not like my mom. And then my mom was like crying on the phone yesterday to me, and then she was like, you should forgive him. And I was like, well, yeah, I guess I have to because he's dead. Like, well, I don't know, this freaking sucks. Like, I don't know, I was like angry, and she was like, no, she's like, it's okay, just forgive him. And I'm like, fine, I forgive him, but what the fuck? Like, I shouldn't have to forgive him just because he died. I was like, okay, no, that's fine. And so I was just having a weird day yesterday, and I was like, like, you know, we never had a relationship. I feel like he never allowed us to have a relationship. After my dad passed away, he never tried talking to my sister and I again. So it's like, why? Like, okay, yeah, great, you passed away, fine. Like, I don't know. I feel bad for his kids because his kids are actually nice to us. But it's like, damn.
In that stream, she openly spoke about the recent death of her brother Mark, their complicated relationship, and his long struggle with alcohol addiction. She thought she was having a real, honest conversation about pain and loss. Instead, the internet flipped it into a heated debate about grief, family drama, and how someone is supposed to act after losing a loved one.
When you lose someone that you're related to that you don't have a healthy relationship with, there are a lot of people like that, like me. And I think it's reassuring that there are a lot of people that are being empathetic towards my emotions. I'm really sad today. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really sad. It's been a frustrating few days, right? But there was no way I was gonna miss out on Scary Game Day. There's no way. There is no way. But yeah, it helped a lot being able to talk to my niece. It's just crazy. Talking to people has helped a lot. And I appreciate the people that understand how emotionally turmoil it can be to lose a family member that you don't have a good relationship with. It's very complicated. And for some reason, some people can't understand that. It's so weird. It's actually so weird. But whatever. It's not my job to make everyone understand. Grief is a roller coaster. Yeah, it is. And I think I need to give myself a little more grace because, God damn it, people piss me off. A lot of people reached out, which was nice. It was really, really nice. I also don't get along. I don't get along with my family, and people never understand it. I completely get it. Thank you. I feel like only people that understand what it's like to have bad relationships with family members will probably understand. I don't know how to describe it to people. I genuinely don't. I don't know. I just could not believe how obliterated, once again, I was getting for not reacting the right way to my brother passing. I don't know. It's frustrating. It's so annoying. I'll never be able to get closure with him. Makes me mad.
What she saw as reflection turned into a loud online battle in seconds. The internet did what it always does. It reacted fast and loud. Some viewers said they understood her pain, admitting they know how it feels to lose someone and never get the chance to fix old mistakes. That part hit home for a lot of people, but others weren't feeling it at all. They claimed her tone sounded distant and cold, and they didn't hold back their criticism. What was meant to be an honest talk about loss quickly split the crowd, turning sympathy and judgment into a tense online clash.
I get it if you are not really close with your brother, but you got to think of the family here and the kids, and even your mom, because it's still her son. You're a public figure talking about their father and how he's dead from being an. You're throwing out your family's trauma out there. I think that's very wrong. People are trying to confuse the idea that Ray is psychotic to she might have just be in shock of what's.
During the stream, Valkyrae opened up about a tense moment with her mother and the heavy feeling she still carries about forgiveness. It wasn't calm, it wasn't simple, it was raw and uncomfortable. She explained how her mom pushed her to let go of the anger. She said, she was like, "You should forgive him." And I was like, well, yeah, I guess I have to because he's dead. Like, I don't know, this freaking sucks. Like, I don't know, I was angry. And she was like, no, she's like, it's okay, just forgive him. And I'm like, fine, I forgive him, but what the fuck? Like, I shouldn't have to forgive him just because he died. I was like, no, it's okay, that's fine. Those words hit hard because they showed a side of grief people don't always talk about. The anger, the confusion, the pressure to do the right thing, even when your heart is still hurting. Then, on February 21st, she came back online to face the backlash head-on. She admitted the whole situation drained her emotionally. Still, she said the support from viewers who understood how painful broken family ties can be helped her breathe a little easier, even though the weight of it all still felt overwhelming.
Lose a family member that you don't have a good relationship with. It's very complicated. And for some reason, some people can't understand that. It's so weird. It's actually so weird.
Valkyrae didn't hold back when she explained how complicated this kind of loss really feels. She said, when you lose someone that you're related to that you don't have a healthy relationship with, there are a lot of people like that, like me. And I think it's reassuring that there are a lot of people that are being empathetic towards my emotions. I'm really sad today. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really sad. It's been a frustrating few days, right? That right there wasn't polished or perfect, it was real. She made it clear that losing someone you had a broken bond with hits different, and not everyone understands that pain. She later admitted the backlash stung and said she needed to give herself grace while working through the loss. She also pointed out that people who've lived through messy family dynamics might get why her reaction wasn't simple or picture perfect. As the debate kept growing, the bigger questions started taking over social media. Who gets to decide how someone should grieve? That's where things really got intense. Some critics acted like there's a rule book for sadness, like there's only one right way to talk about a loved one after they pass away. But grief doesn't move in a straight line, and it definitely doesn't look the same for everyone.
Grief is a roller coaster? Yeah, it is. And I think I need to give myself a little more grace because, God damn it, people piss me off. A lot of people reached out, which was nice. It was really, really nice.
For Valkyrae, this wasn't about putting on a perfect image. It was about being honest, even if that honesty made people uncomfortable. She wasn't pretending the relationship was flawless. She wasn't rewriting history. She was speaking from a place of hurt, confusion, and mixed emotions, and that raw truth is what sparked so much noise online. In the middle of all the opinions and hot takes, one thing became clear. Complicated grief is messy, loud, and deeply personal, whether the internet approves or not. And through all the noise, Valkyrae made one thing clear. She's not gonna fake her feelings just to make strangers comfortable. The pressure to act softer or more respectful didn't sit right with her, especially when she was already carrying so much emotional weight. Grief doesn't come with a script, and it definitely doesn't come with perfect timing. What really shocked some viewers was how open she was about the flaws in their relationship. Most people polish the story after someone passes. She didn't do that. She chose honesty over image, even knowing it might trigger backlash. That move alone turned this from a simple clip into a full-blown online controversy. Still, behind the trending hashtags and heated comments, there's a real person dealing with real loss. Not a headline, not a viral moment, just someone trying to process pain in real time while the whole internet watches and judges every word.
Tripping if you expect Twitter to give you the best interpretation of what you're dealing with.
Only people that understand what it's like to have bad relationships with family members will probably understand. I don't know how to describe it to people. I genuinely don't. I don't know. I just could not believe how obliterated, once again, I was getting for not reacting the right way to my brother passing. I don't know.
What makes this situation even more intense is how fast the internet switched from support to judgment. One minute, people were praising her for being real, and the next minute, they were dissecting her tone, her facial expressions, even the way she told the story. That's the wild part about living online. Every emotion gets replayed, slowed down, and analyzed like it's evidence in a trial. But grief isn't a performance. It's not something you rehearse or polish before going live. Sometimes it comes out messy. Sometimes it sounds angry. Sometimes it sounds numb. And that doesn't make it fake. It makes it human. For Valkyrae, this moment became bigger than just one live stream clip. It turned into a public lesson about what happens when private pain collides with a massive audience. And whether people agree with her or not, one thing is clear. She chose to stand in her truth, even when the spotlight got harsh and the criticism got loud. Now the spotlight is brighter than ever, and every move she makes feels magnified. What started as a personal confession turned into a full-scale debate about empathy, family trauma, and what respect is supposed to look like in public. The internet loves a clean story, hero or villain, right or wrong, but this situation isn't that simple. Some people are still standing by her, saying her honesty gave them the courage to admit their own complicated feelings about loss. Others are holding on to their criticism, convinced she crossed a line. That split right there shows how divided people are when it comes to uncomfortable truths.
Hey, I saw this, bro. Let's go see. Valkyrae's brother died. What was the response?
I didn't stream yesterday. My brother passed away yesterday. Yeah, so that was yesterday. This
is the same girl. She's like 35 years old, and she said she doesn't want to have kids so that she could be hot. So her brother passes away from alcohol abuse, and immediately jumps on stream to talk crap about him.
I felt really bad because I had like a lot of resentment towards him. We did not have a relationship. I don't know, I was like angry, and she was like, no, she's like, it's okay, just forgive him.
She's
and I'm
smiling.
like, fine, I forgive him, but what the fuck? Like, I shouldn't have to forgive him just because he died. I was like, okay.
What's wrong with you? These streamers are literal psychopaths, bro. They don't even he's not even dead a day, and she's like laughing about him. You have to forgive him because he's dead. You have any soul in your body? I told you, bro, like women who prioritizing looking beautiful or being hot for their viewers rather than having children and a family, this is a complete demonic ideology. And look how she's speaking about her own family. Her own family.
Okay, no, that's fine. And so I was just having a weird day yesterday, and I was like, and so it's like,
why are you broadcasting this?
Like, okay, yeah, great, you passed away, fine. Like, I don't know. I feel bad for his kids because his kids are actually nice to us.
So he has kids too. So his kids, your brother's kids are going to see this, and you wasted no time to talk smack about their dead father. Do you have a soul? Or her kids are going to see you immediately tarnish his name on a major stage. You're one of the biggest streamers. And this is what Twitch is pushing. I'm still banned on Twitch. Is still reviewing my unbanned. Like Twitch, this is like the face. These people are the biggest streamers on Twitch. Bro, like, know your place. Your job is to goon bait. Your job is here to goon bait. Your job is to farm simps to sub to you because you are chronically not in a relationship. You don't want to have children, and they are living through a fake relationship that they created in their head through the stream. Stick to that. If you're going to farm simps, do that. What, speaking ill of the dead of your own family member one day after when he has kids, it's like, it gets to a point, no? It gets to a point. Literal, like.
At the center of it all is a tough reality. Not every family story is warm and picture perfect. Sometimes love and pain exist in the same space. Sometimes forgiveness feels forced. And when someone says that out loud, especially on a massive platform, it shakes people up. This isn't just about one viral clip anymore. It's about how raw emotion survives in a world that expects perfect reactions every single time. At the end of the day, this whole situation shows how brutal online culture can be. One honest moment can flip into headlines, reaction videos, and thousands of strangers debating your character like they personally know you. That's the pressure of living your life on camera. Every emotion becomes public property in seconds. Valkyrae didn't claim to have the perfect way to grieve. She didn't pretend her relationship with her brother was something it wasn't. What she did was speak from where she stood, confused, hurt, frustrated, and still processing everything in real time. And that kind of raw honesty makes people uncomfortable because it breaks the neat, polished version of loss that social media likes to promote. This controversy isn't just about one streamer anymore. It's about the clash between real human emotion and internet expectations. When someone refuses to sugarcoat their pain, it forces everyone watching to confront their own views on forgiveness, family, and grief. And clearly, not everyone is ready for that kind of conversation. And here's the part people don't talk about enough. Grief mixed with unresolved conflict hits completely different. When love and disappointment exist at the same time, emotions don't come out soft and polished. They come out sharp, confused, and sometimes even angry. That doesn't mean the love wasn't real. It means the story was complicated. Valkyrae's reaction sparked outrage because it didn't fit the clean narrative people expect after someone passes away. There was no perfect tribute speech, no plausible tear-filled moment, just honesty about a broken relationship and the weight that comes with it. And that honesty shook people up. In a world where influencers are expected to manage every word carefully, she spoke without filtering every feeling. That risk turned into backlash, but it also opened a door for a bigger conversation. Not every goodbye comes with closure. Not every loss feels simple. And when someone says that out loud on a massive platform, it forces the audience to face the messy side of reality too. At the end of all this noise, one thing stands tall. Grief isn't a performance, and it doesn't follow the internet's rules. Valkyrae's story blew up because it showed something people don't always want to admit. Family relationships can be messy, painful, and unfinished. Losing someone doesn't magically erase the past. It doesn't instantly heal old wounds. Sometimes it just makes everything louder inside your head. This whole situation forced millions of people to look at a hard truth. Not every goodbye comes with peace, not every memory is sweet, and not everyone is going to express loss the same way. Whether you agree with her or not, the reaction proves how uncomfortable raw honesty can make people feel. Now, the real question is this: should people be judged for grieving in a way that feels real to them, or does the internet expect everyone to act the same when cameras are rolling? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure you like this video, subscribe for more deep dives into trending stories, and share this with someone who needs to hear it.